Hello guys, welcome to this session flying in Combat Box. Better turn my lights off. Flying in Combat Box, they've introduced a new title to the name of their map. They've put alt at the end of it, ALT, which I assume that means alternate spotting. So going to give that a try now. Reasonably excited about that. Currently flying at 1080p, 1920 times 1080, and there's a tick box in the graphics settings called sharpness, which I've unticked. I've unticked sharpness. Apparently it helps. The last flight I did with these settings was a success. I was flying the P-38 Lightning on Combat Box in normal/expert setting. There's a town. Normal/expert setting, 1080, 1920 times 1080, sharpness unticked, and I scored 2 kills, including a 262. The main reason I scored those kills is because I'm awesome, but apart from that, because I could see the target and I could track it and I could lock it visually, and I didn't lose sight of it and it didn't vanish. That was the main reason. I think the size of the individual pixel has a lot to do with it. Maybe I should get on Craigslist/Gumtree and get myself a $50 year 2003 HD flat screen TV, a 50-incher. That might solve all my problems. Oh well, I've tried flying extensively on Combat Box lately and Knights of the Air Coater in expert/normal. Now I'm going to try what I think is my most preferred, which is alternate spotting. So let's give this a shot. As I said, reasonably excited. Suppose I should climb a bit. Guys, it's been a mega day. Have you ever done an 18-hour day? I do those sometimes. This is the very tail end of an 18-hour day, so I'm fairly fatigued right now, comfortably so. I doubt that I'm going to have my best game just now, but at least I'm here, giving it a shot. Where am I? There's a town, there's a canal, some lakes, heading north. Look off from here, town, lakes, town. I'm guessing at a glance but there was a canal on it as well. That one there. Where's the lakes? There's the lakes. Alright, town and lakes going off to the west. Town, diamond shape, and lakes going off to the west. Alright, so I must be here. I'll head west a bit and I'll get up to here. Just brought up the chat. See a bunch of comments there. G'day skids. Welcome. Tracker works great with the Mustang. You have the flu. Oh, that's no good. You know what? I managed to survive the entire winter, which we've just had here, without even getting a cold. Didn't even get a cold. And that's never happened before. That's pretty awesome. Didn't even get a cold, let alone a flu. .47-inch smart TV, 1069 60 Hz. That might be beneficial. 1080 rather. Yeah. I started off with a 1080 HD 50-incher LCD flat screen, and it's a really old TV, like from today's perspective, and it worked very well for what it was. Must be at Eindhoven. .39 minutes left in the map, and a ton of players on the map right now. Alright, one of the Allied bridges is right there. I'm assuming it's those two. That's a target for the Axis, so maybe I'll keep an eye on that amongst the other ones. Heading further north, there's more Allied bridges to protect. So it's a benefit in alternate spotting to stay zoomed out like I am here. Haven't spotted any aircraft yet though. I think both those bridges are still intact. Next bridge should be down here somewhere. I think that's it there. Looks fairly well defended. Another town up there. Must be that one there. And a bridge at the town. Oh, I haven't flown the Mustang in a while. I was going to fly the P-38 Lightning, but it was not available. We are 3 Mustangs over Vegel. Vegel. Where the heck are they? Are they down there? Are they up there? Where you is? Would have expected I'd just be able to see them. That's the town, alright. Valkens, Ward Bridge, 1614. Head south. So all you can really do is follow those advisories until you can find an enemy. South, south, south. From Vegel, I'm about here. Want to head down to 1614. It's not too far, is it actually? Actually it is, yeah. What is it, south? No, it's about 200. And I'm about here, so it is actually south. 180. Well, there's a huge town there. What's that? That's Eindhoven. And then I want 1614, which is just south of Eindhoven. That's easy enough. Head to Eindhoven, basically. This game is good for navigation practice. That is for sure. Someone said 6. Enemy aircraft in 1815. That's to the north. No, it's to the south. Ah, my airfield's getting attacked. So all the action seems to be in the south. Might keep on picking up my altitude as I go. Are those planes? Ah, there's those 3 Mustangs. There is those 3 Mustangs above Vegel. See them? 1, 2 and 3, somewhere there. So that's interesting, now I can see them. So yeah, there's one. There is one. Where are the others? Yeah, I see. I can kind of make them out. Well, 1 or 2 of them. Anyway, heading south. There's a runway. Where's Eindhoven? There it is. To my right of the big lake. There's the big lake. To my right of the big lake, it's about here, there's a road. To the right of the road, I think it's a train track maybe, where it meets the 2 forked rivers, and there's an aircraft. Ha-ha! And there's some flak over there. Oh man, it's all happening. Hey, where's that aircraft? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. There it is. Let's just increase power a bit. Ah man, it's a Mustang. Sheesh. See that? There's another aircraft. It's a Typhoon. There was some firing over here though, wasn't there? And there's an that's a Mustang too, I think. Do you see how easily I'm spotting aircraft now? In this kind of optimal configuration. Spotting and spotting and spotting. Aircraft there. I think that's the same Mustang. Hang on. What do we got here, eh? I have a feeling the Mustang shot someone, but maybe not. This guy's got a trailing problem. Is that a 262? Is that a 262? What is that? Could be a 109. Don't want to go too fast, actually. What the heck? Pick up, pick up, pick up. What is that? What is that? That's a 109. Pull up, pull up, pull up. Don't G-lock it. Zoom out. Full power. Gain altitude and turn. I think I've missed the party. It's too far away. Someone will get shot down before I get there. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. A bit disorientated now. Oh man, I'm disorientated. Got an aircraft over that town. Got a lake. Where was that fight? There'll be one aircraft that survived the fight, but where? Where? Totally lost it. Totally lost it. I'm headed north, okay. What now? Keep going south. Should cut the power a bit too. Is that an aircraft there? I think I can see an aircraft. Might have to check out that dot, or is it a town? Plenty of advisories coming in. 10, 17. That's too far north, I think. In continuous mode, more or less. So I'm pretty low. I reckon I possibly got hits on that 109, so that's interesting. I managed to spot it, and at the last minute I managed to positively ID it and opened up on it. Pretty high deflection though. Right, there's that town. Heading... did not want to go south. .62 has red traces, okay. Probably want to get up to the cloud base again, heading south. Alright, what do I see down there? Looks like we got some action down here. That looks to be a Mustang chasing something. Hopefully I can get there in time. Oh, he's going down. There's another one. And another one. What's that? Should probably cut the power soon. What is that? Looks like a Tempest. P47. So that's a P47. What's he shooting at? Got a Tempest and a P47 down there. And there's some AAA on the ground. Damn it. Oh no, I pulled too hard on the stick. Let's get out of this stall first, if possible. Almost got out of that one with a flying flap. Ah, the AA hit you. Yeah, possibly actually. Sheesh. This looks like someone else got sniped by AA. No, I got hit by someone. I'll do one more flight. I think there's about 25 minutes left. Oh yeah, there's no 150 octane fuel for the P51 in this map. And for some reason they've got a bunch of Eastern Front planes on this map as well, which is not very accurate. I could have increased my throttle much faster then than I did. So Wizza, hello Frog, how are you? I am well, how are you? Welcome. Yeah, so you can still use extra ammo, so still got around 2,000 rounds of 50 caliber, but you can't use 150 octane fuel in the Mustang on this particular map. "21 minutes left on this map." Just going to head back to Eindhoven again. Enemy spotted near 1614, great. That's approximately 350 from here. You have a 14.4 ultra-wide monitor, do you not? Don't know. I don't know. What I have is a 27-inch diagonally Asus ROG PG279Q IPS panel, native 1440p, 2560 x 1440. With 144 Hz refresh rate, which you can turbo boost to 165 Hz. And the pixels are too small currently for the most of the spotting systems. So, but it's pretty good with this one right here, which is alternate. G'day Manuel. What's a good PC for budget? I'd get an Alienware with a GTX 1080. That's what I started off with. You should get the one that I started off with. I started off with it in Christmas time 2016. And you could get it now for a lot cheaper. So Alienware Aurora, 32 gigabytes of RAM. It comes standard with 16, but you can option it up to 32 or even 64 for just like, I don't know, not much, like 30, 40, 50, $60 more, so it's worth it. So yeah, Alienware Aurora with 32 gigabytes of RAM, a GTX 1080, just a single 1080, not a 1080 Ti, just a 1080. And you want to get some storage. So usually they come with a small SSD and a larger, like a 1 or 2 terabyte HD hard disk, hard HDD. And what else? Windows 10. Get a Logitech joystick for, I think you can get it on Amazon USA for like $28 or something. And get a $50 HD flat screen TV off Craigslist. Bob's your uncle, you're all set. You'll see me playing this by December. Oh man, that's pretty exciting. You must be pretty excited. That's pretty awesome. The Logitech. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, you know, there's plenty of options out there. You could also get like, so I've just recommended an Alienware Aurora, but you could also get an equivalent computer of a like a generic no brand, like a company that, like a small company that just puts them together. But then the quality can be good or it can be hit and miss. Whereas Alienware's a Dell product, like it's a standardized thing, so it's a known quantity. You know what you're getting. I can see an aircraft back there, can you? keep an eye on him and let's turn around. It's probably a Mustang, but let's go and see what we got there. Got to be honest with you, I've lost it. But let's see if we can... No, there it is. Can you see? I put the crosshairs on it. Now I've lost it. It's right there though. Must have moved to the right so far. Don't tell me I've lost it. Where? I'll dive. Must be over there now. Reading out. I'm about at its position. And I can't see it. Damn it! Don't you hate that? I could see it so clearly and then nothing. Well, that is a bit of a disappointment. One good thing about my monitor that I have now is that it's a G-Sync monitor. So it has basically another computer inside it, like it's got a CPU inside it made by NVIDIA inside the Asus monitor. And that's G-Sync. And G-Sync prevents stuttering and screen tearing. And it does it flawlessly, so you get zero stuttering and zero screen tearing because of G-Sync. And I say this quite a lot, but it's worth saying because it's going to save you a lot of problems. If you've got an NVIDIA GPU, like a GTX series, GTX 1080 Ti, GTX 1080, 2080, what have you, or earlier, and you're going to get a monitor that's got G-Sync. That's all well and good, but there's also the exact same monitor made by all the companies that has FreeSync. And if you trundle along and get yourself a FreeSync monitor when you're running NVIDIA GPU, they're more or less incompatible. Apparently these days there's some kind of a thing that you can make them compatible, but I'm not sure I entirely believe that. But what I can tell you for sure is I've got NVIDIA GPU, two GTX 1080 Ti's, and I've got the Asus PG279Q monitor that's got G-Sync, and so I don't get any stuttering ever, and I don't get any screen tearing ever because of the G-Sync. So it costs you more, but completely eliminates screen tearing and stuttering. That's pretty awesome. Technology, you gotta love it. Especially when it offers you like a 100% flawless solution to a problem. That's always good. Alright, there's a plane, there's two planes. There's smoke to the right of the two planes. I'll tentatively zoom in right now. Can I see anything? Yeah, there's one. Let's just see what he is. It's probably a bloody Mustang. Is that that's a D9? No, it's a Mustang. What's he chasing? Chasing a D9 or yeah. Chasing an A8, an A series. Damn, there's a few FWs in the area there. Well, round ends in 3 minutes. So round ends in 3 minutes. It's been a long day, but a good day. So I'll call it a day there. That was some pretty interesting dogfighting action. I'm looking forward to getting stuck into it more. That was on the alternate setting, and I mean, you sort of saw the proof in the pudding there. I got quite a bit of action, and if I can keep that up, I think I'll get consistent kills on every map. I think the spotting was a lot better in that one. Manuel says, and what's better graphics card, a 1080 RP or a 1080 RP, a 580? Do you mean a GTX 1080 I'm not sure what you mean there. If you want a basic graphics card, get a GTX 1080. Oh, do you mean like an AMD? I'm not too sure about the AMDs. They're very good, but I haven't got personal experience with them, so I usually just recommend anything that I've used personally that I enjoy. Mattman, g'day Mattman. Mattman says, I use a 580 4GB OC Asus and get close to 80 frames per second steadily at max settings, and that's pretty good. So maybe give that a shot. 580, that's the AMD. So of course, if you get that one, and if you're going to get like a G-Sync equivalent monitor, just make sure you get the AMD compatible, which is FreeSync. Alright dudes, I'm going to leave it there. That was reasonably good fun. Good way to end an 18-hour day. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, smash the bell icon for notifications. Check out my website, it's froggyfrog9000.com. And if you want to support my efforts, you can do so on Patreon or by becoming a member of the channel on YouTube. I'll go for AMD. People have told me it's cheaper and maybe even better than Intel. You mean than Nvidia? Yeah. They've both got really good points to them. Okay, guys. I'll be back. I'll be back tomorrow. Until then, enjoy the rest of your day.